Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Posse, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up. We giving a show, but can you rock it like rocket? About space or out your mind. But can you rock it?
Motherfuckers gonna tell me what I wanna do.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dumb play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your... Can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space or out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool?
I think I wanna go red.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up. We giving a show, but can you rock?
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Now look. 50. Use your focus. Exit.
A carry for Bryce Love, the fourth-rounder from Stanford. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of 2 there, second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On the carry, it's Love. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. On first down, here's Love. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety Landon Collins. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Brady gives to Michel. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side, reeled in by Lacoste.
Why come I wasn't on my
first down
linebacker?
here at about the 40. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
That's not for the happen.
Short game.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Yeah, he smoked
They're
him.
able to convert on
And man, he be happy like that.
Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field. All right, this is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football,
He pushed him right in there.
Into the end zone for a Patriots score. James White. His third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and we are tied at 7.
We got to play better defense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in.
He got that junk out with Dorsett.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a man in his 13th NFL season. It's Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's get it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Love. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
You better be afraid of me.
On 2nd down, Love. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Looking to throw, Haskins. Looks to throw, fires right side.
Man, Richardson was wide open.
That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Richardson was wide open. I hit the wrong.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
I hit the wrong fucking button.
It was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, check it. Check 53, Mike. Check 53, Mike. Hey, wahoo. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. Sugar. Check 53.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Man, pick that junk off. Come on.
That was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Check safety. Check safety. Hey, 56. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Switch up.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Oh, he got
He
possession
caught that
of it,
shit.
and he
Come
pulls
on.
it in.
Damn.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Get the fuck out of here.
53 is the mic. Go. Check it.
First down.
There ain't no running going on. That shit dead.
Short gain here.
I'm trying to
maybe
figure
a
out how the
yard to
fuck
the
these niggas keep
29.
catching all these damn balls.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Hey, let's get some penalties. Hey, Alabama. Let's go out. No,
On second and
Come here,
9.
nigga.
Brady.
Bring your
Under
ass here.
pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
Third and long.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up third and long.
Guys, stay in situation. Let's go. 53 is the mic. 53.
Shotgun now for Brady. And able to find Dorsett. Call that a very
Okay, he
strong
like
gain
Philip
of
Dorsett
24.
when he get into some shit like that. Okay, we gotta
I
guard
gotta
him
make
by
sure that
ourselves.
I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted.
Why the fuck
that we
I
make
didn't
it
guard him?
routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where
Okay,
he honed his
come
throwing.
on.
He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
On first down. It's
Look at
White.
all these
And
perfect
he's
blocks.
in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Fucking Patriots
James
team.
White with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now after
Damn
the
this
touchdown.
fucking Philip
He'll send
Dorsett.
this
We
one
had this
away.
nigga pinned, dog.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a give running right is Love. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
We gotta
no
smoke
flag.
him second
Let them
half.
fight it out.
And
We gotta
forces
smoke
4th
this
down.
guy.
Call that an even 50
For
yards
real.
on the punt. with 7 on the return.
It's on
and
second
the
half.
Patriots take over.
This nigga got this overpowered team. Them niggas blocking like
The
a
offense now
motherfucker.
at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and
You could do
increase
all that,
it.
and it still ain't
But at the
gonna
same
help.
time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well.
Look at this shit.
Don't mess it up.
He moved a wide receiver, and he just got all the fucking time in the world.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Come on, nigga.
First carry for the fullback, James Devlin. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
56 to Mike. 56. Check 56. Let's go.
At the 43-yard line.
53, win now. 56. Mike, 56.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
There we go, Apke.
Picked up by Troy.
There we
Apke,
go.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So first
Better
across
go
my
at
mind
that
is why
nigga.
didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the
We
game.
just want 3.
And it's something you did not need to do.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Fucking D-line. Them bitches coming in there.
They'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second
Fucking
quarter.
Patriots. We're going to take them out, though.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense
14.
sweat out half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This one from 48 yards away. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big
Drop.
play, the field goal.
There you go.
Not much time left on the clock.
Drop.
That's the way to go into the
There we
half.
go.
And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get
What
this back
happened?
to the 5-yard line. All right,
Man, he
folks,
was on the
thank
4-yard
you. Welcome
line.
everyone back for quarter number 3.
Hey, man. Man, what type of shit is this? You see how the Patriots? Man, this New England team just cheated the shit out of me, dog. Now watch the ball don't fall down where it was at.
For half number 2,
Dog, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life.
The football.
But he catch it this time, though. They don't want him on the 4-yard line. Cheating ass game. This fucking simulation bullshit. Now all of a sudden he on the 21-yard line instead of being on the fucking 4-yard line. I tell you, boy.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about
It's
one of
the
my
sucker
favorite
shit.
subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
We know every time he moved the receiver that way, he's running that way. And that shit can't be tolerated.
And try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking
Man,
for
they
some
just cheat. I'm trying to
separation
figure out how
in
they
this
just made me
ballgame.
kick twice, though.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the loss to start out, here's
You know what?
second and
That was
11.
an extra point. I did kick a field goal.
Now Brady.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is,
we need some
that's
defense
a pass
out
he's
here.
got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check. Motion out of the backfield. 53 for Mike. 53. Check 53. Rim. I got you, son. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Good D. Good D, baby. Good D.
Certainly looked like
Let's
they were
go.
getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Good D.
Knock it away and brings up a fourth
We
down
got to take
decision.
these powerhouse
And he
teams
gets
down
this
one by
away. Look
one.
at this. This is a good one.
Now, why you standing back there? But my shit bounced on the one. All right, come on.
And this is
Let's
going to
go.
hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And he's got daylight. It's
Hit
a
him with the
foot
okey
race.
doke, baby.
10. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love.
Keep on blitzing.
An 80-yard touchdown.
Keep blitzing me,
And
boy.
the Redskins are
I'm
going
the
to
wrong
retake
nigga to
the
blitz.
lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
We don't give a shit about no
Out
Patriots.
is the kickoff.
Patriot
as they
what?
run up and send this one away.
Nigga.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Come here.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside
Come on,
their own
Patriots
territory,
O-line.
which means you're
Bring
going to
this
lose the
bullshit
field
on.
position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Nope.
Yeah, just something to
No,
build off of.
not
That's
today.
what they're looking for here.
Yeah.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On second and
Come here,
9,
nigga.
Brady.
Come here.
It's coming and down he goes.
You ain't finna have time to do
Reuben
nothing.
Foster able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to
Forget
adjust
that
and account for
O-line.
that?
I
But
know
what
they
you hope is that you
overpowered.
figure
Who
out
gives a
and
shit?
see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
nigga.
But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack
Defense,
resulted.
baby.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This
All we needed was that first
secondary
win.
Really put this
Now we
receiving
finna
core on
smack these
lockdown.
overpowered
Listen,
ass
they've worked
teams.
together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense.
nigga, you can't
Great
catch me.
communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting
AP
the home
on the
run, we're
run.
talking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in
My
the air,
guy, AP
deep
on the
out.
ground.
How about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run
Got
game,
the blitz coming.
the play-action pass
I
could
like
very well
blitzes.
be open.
On second down, it's Love. And for one of the few times here today, this one's
Okay.
not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's third down and inches.
I like blitzes, though. Watch this. Send another blitz. Send another blitz. Where you at? He on that linebacker. There I come.
Staying on the ground, it's Love.
Oh, come on, baby.
Just a yard or two
Get out my
shy of
way.
40. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away.
We got to get through
And
that,
that's probably a good
Love.
philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Set the tone, defense. Let's move.
On first down, Love.
He ain't going to catch it. You see how I tuck off in between that line. He goes to the outside for the stretch. Nigga.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves
Where he
creases
at?
like
He
they're
on that
able to
white
split
boy,
right
ain't he?
there.
He on that white boy. I wonder, can you make it on the other side of the field that fast? What you think? I'm going to try you.
On second down now.
Oh, I shouldn't have tried
It's
him.
Love. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
Okay,
We have
let's
not
be for
seen
real.
that much today. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Get that ball. Get that ball. 44 up. 44 Mike. Check. Get ready. Get ready.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Let me get Geis in the game for a little second, my good guy. I don't want you to get hurt, man.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll get it down this time.
I don't want you to get hurt, my guy.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. This is Love.
Oh, man, y'all got to move out my way.
And taken down. Deron Harmon makes the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get
How many
shape.
do he got?
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Haskins will throw, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That boy
And he's
dove all
brought
the way
down
over
just
there.
outside of the 10 at the 11.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here's Love again. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Let's go,
Washington.
baby.
Bryce Love.
Ain't no blitz on the
His
game gonna
second
stop. He
touchdown
steady
of the
using
afternoon.
blitz.
And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by
We got to
Hopkins.
take down these
And his guys will
powerhouse
take a
teams
10-point lead.
one by one.
The kickoff
We
team
just
on the
gotta
field
adjust
now
to
as
this
they will send
simulation,
this one
man.
away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
It ain't no running. That shit dead.
Special plays from one of your better
not
players,
running on me.
and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Tom Brady needing a fourth quarter
there you go. You better
here.
use
He's
that arm, that overpower
O-line.
O-line.
If you break
Because
that
ain't no
down
running
further,
on me,
Pats
Jack.
in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. Now a pass dropped off here for James White.
We'll give you
and
4
they'll
yards.
bring him down at the 27-yard line. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Brady looking deep for Demarius.
Nigga.
Double team and
nigga. We got them hitters out here. We got them young hitters.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns
we got to
anymore.
get you
You're
8 more yards, my
downs.
dog.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, Haskins.
I had to do something so he wouldn't pick it. I didn't want him to pick it, so I came back in. I knew I couldn't catch it.
Keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know
we should have just kept it on the
down
ground
there and continue to eat away at the clock.
It's all good. We're
really increases their
defense.
chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
We know we want to go over the top.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
We'll give them that. We'll give them all the underneath.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Not worried about none of that.
Now, here's 2nd and 3.
You going this way for the run? Or you going this way for the run? Where you going? Come here. Bring your ass here.
And he goes down. Reuben Foster able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Left side, it's Dorsett.
Oh, we know he want to go to Dorsett on his little desperate plays. Okay.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. The tight end Lacoste here out on the right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Let's tighten this shit up.
Play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
We're going to tighten it up right now.
The cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
We finna break your neck.
He'll slide down to
he gonna definitely be hurt. Keep playing with me.
5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it
I
into
was
positive
pin him to the
and slid down to
ground.
avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Brady.
He love that white boy. Come here.
At the 8.
Come here, since you love that nigga.
The football.
Yeah.
And the Redskins scoop it. And a
Yeah,
big
he love that little white boy,
his
don't he?
guys will get the football back.
Come here, since you love him.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome
Oh, what he
you
doing
back.
in the game?
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground.
AP?
This will be stopped about 2
If that was
yards
up,
shy
I
of
was
the
gone,
marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
We finna put an end to it right here.
With Love. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
We finna put an end to it, baby.
2 yards there, a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Baby!
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love, 64
Mike will
yards.
blitz. None of them
And the
blitzes is gonna
Redskins
stop
are
me,
able to
man.
stretch the lead out further. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
We want 3 touchdowns, over 200 yards, but that's all we want. We don't want no smoke, no problems. See you at the next event.
Run he's had in the ball game.
Good night,
it's
everyone.
Almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
We take down the powerhouse teams, one by one.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the
We
end
might have
line.
figured out simulation, y'all. It might be over. Not sure. We got to win like 5 more games straight
ready for their
in
next
order
drive.
to
They're
figure this
down
out.
big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
We're going to go to the outside with Dorsett.
I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge.
Good kiss.
Someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Okay.
He just waved a hand like,
You know what? Let's just do
"Who cares?
this.
Get out of here
Let's just
and do something some
let's
other
just do
time."
this.
But some teams like to do
Oh, he
something
ain't get
at
it.
the end
Booth,
to feel a little bit
overturn.
better
Great
as they
job,
continue
Booth.
as they continue to
I know
move
I can
forward.
count on
Probably
y'all.
just want to put this one behind them. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Now a desperation
You
throw
gonna try
deep
my corners?
downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
I hate Dorsett. Dorsett wasn't enough tonight, though. He got 216 yards passing for that guy, Brady. Good job. Dorsett just wasn't enough.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon.
How many seconds we got left? Is the game over yet?
Down, but not before he gets into
now it's
enemy
over.
territory.
You call timeout?
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the 1st half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the 2nd half.
So for the Redskins, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year.
That's
and
3
will
straight.
hit the road next week to take
want
on
5
the
more
Miami
straight, though.
Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.